My name is Courtney Shallow with YourLifeInBalance.info, and I'm going to go over some ways to determine serving size. The materials that you will need will be to keep a daily food journal and access to a holistic health counselor. Some ways to control your serving size is to think that when you're cooking for a large group of people, or when you're cooking a casserole dish that maybe you can eat on for the whole week, maybe it's a good idea for some people to go ahead and divvy up that casserole dish into smaller portions so that you can go ahead and store those in individual containers. You start out by eating a salad. Salads are low in calories. They're going to help fill you up. Most times salads are going to be loaded with all your vegetables, and it's really packed with a lot of nutrients and a lot of water. So eat a salad before eating maybe your main course. Think about those trigger foods. Instead of buying in bulk, maybe buy an individual serving size so that you don't overeat. Or if you do go for a bag of potato chips, go ahead and split up that bag of potato chips into smaller servings. Keep seconds out of sight. So instead of your traditional family meal of placing all of the foods on the table, maybe keep the foods off on the counter so that you really have to second guess yourself before you get up from the table and excuse yourself to go up for seconds. Learn how to eyeball your serving size. For instance, a 3-ounce portion of meat is going to be about the size of a deck of cards. A 1-ounce portion of meat is going to be about the size of a matchbook. For your sides, a cup of your potatoes, your rice, just anything that's starchy on the side. Think of a tennis ball or a baseball. That's going to be equal to about 1 cup of food. Master mini meals, and just eat maybe 4 or 5 meals throughout the day so that you're not sitting down to eat 1 big meal of the day or 2 big meals of the day. And then those can really get out of hand, and you're so starving by the time you sit down and eat that you have no way to rationalize how much you're putting into your body at one time. Make meat maybe your side dish. Fill up on mostly vegetables, and then your whole grains, and then make meat your side dish so that you're not eating that as your main course. Today, unfortunately, most plates are made as 12-inch plates, and that's really grown from, say, 20 years ago when the average plate was 9 inches. So just maybe fill your plate with a 9-inch plate, like a salad plate, instead of an actual dinner portion size plate that is, at standards these days, when really we know that it should be a lot smaller than it was at one time. And those are some steps you can take to determine serving size.